I cannot believe it's summer of 2026 already. And in this new stage of my life, I realized that this day is just going to be a memory very shortly. And I'm learning to take each day and just live the moment. Live the moment in a very slow, deliberate way. The days are slow, but yes, the years, they just go by so quick. So it's been too hot to do anything at all, so I'm just being a homebody lately. And I've been doing some eBay. I've had a really good last month. I got about $600 in earnings on eBay, so that's going straight to my travel. Yesterday I was at the bins and I picked up two things. I picked up a Ralph Lauren duvet that goes for about $400. I'm going to list it for $200, but I'll take $150. So I just listed it, and I did wash it yesterday. So now it's listed. I'm going to weigh it out, and that's how I am going to go ahead and put the entry in for the packaging of shipping. That's what I wanted to say. I also found, I was very picky. I spent 4 hours there, but I did find original Tory Burch purse. It did have the straps were coming off, so I repaired them a little bit, but I listed with the faults, and I'm gonna let this one go for about $40. They usually retail for a couple of $100, but because it has faults, it does need professional repair. I'm still gonna have a go and see if I can sell it. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm kind of enjoying. I just finished cleaning the bathroom, and I'm about to go downstairs, unload the dishwasher, and then I'm gonna make some soup. Yeah, on a hot day, I feel like having just some soup with some matzo balls. I don't know why. I'm kind of feeling a little bit, like a homey. I just want something like a comfort food. I have a fence guy coming in this afternoon. They're gonna do, we have Miss Utility here in the United States where they come and mark in case there's any pipes, electrical work. So that way when they start digging, they don't cut any lines. So he's due to come in around 1 o'clock this afternoon, so I have to stay home. So I'm getting a new fence. The couple of weeks ago, I locked myself out in the backyard. Now this happened to me 15 years ago, but I jumped the fence. This time I got up the fence halfway through, but when I looked down, it just seemed way too far, and there were lots of nails sticking out of this old fence, and I was just scared I wasn't going to jump too far away from the fence and kind of slide my way down the fence with all these exposing nails. So what I did, because I know I have a fence guy coming in to install the fence, I punched out a couple of slats and I got out that way. Oh gosh, there's always some drama, isn't it? But that's just life. All right, today I'm going to show you how to make an express quick matzo ball soup. It's really easy. You won't believe it how easy it is. So the ingredients that I have is going to be 1 box of grits. Could be any grits, doesn't matter what brand. A little bit of virgin oil, extra virgin oil. And then I have 1 egg and a little bowl to mix things in. And then we're going to have my famous vegeta. It's salty. And then it's basil and parsley. But you can put whatever herbs you have. So if you want another flavor, another herbs, that's fine. You can do it. Whatever you have at hand, just kind of make it up as you go along. I don't have recipe portions and all that. I eyeball stuff. So I just kind of, you got to cook with your heart, your love. So it always comes out. So let me show you how it's done. Okay, so we have all our ingredients here. Go ahead and just eyeball the amount of grits that you want according to the 1 egg. So I'm just gonna go about this much. I would guess and say this is half a cup. And the egg. A little bit of vegeta, just a pinch. Oops, that's too much. Okay, and then some parsley. And some basil. I just happen to have that at hand. So that's it. Little bit of oil. Just like that. And mix it all up with a spoon, a teaspoon preferably. Mix it up really good. And you want a kind of a runny texture. Yeah, I think this is about the texture that you want. So this will be, keep mixing. Now some YouTube recipes, they go in right now and kind of just drop it into the soup. For me, that never ever works. So I've come up with a trick where I'm just going to nuke it, microwave it just to get it firm. All right, a little bit more mixing. Here we go. That's it. All right, now we're going to put it in the microwave for about 20-30 seconds. Okay, into the microwave for about 30 seconds. And wait. And then I have soup boiling here. It's just basic broth. You could even do ramen noodles without the ramen. I happen to have some carrots chopped up, a little bit of parsley, a little bit of vegeta, and then I had some chicken left over, so I threw that in there. You can throw in whatever, just make a base of the soup. So that's it. Wait for this to be done. And you want to have a firm texture such as, okay, next step. All right, next step, you have your broth here. I'm trying not to get the steam onto the camera. So now this has been kind of like not boiling, but just like, you know, just slowly cooking. So I want to get to a boiling stage. And then here we go, you have this firm thing, and you just kind of like pinch off in little spoons. They're not the perfect matzo ball round balls, but it still has the taste. So we continue doing this, and these double up in size. Always make sure you have your spoon wet, that way it doesn't stick. And 3 more out of here. Ta-da! All right, let's make this into one. And then whatever little crumbs you have, don't throw it away. There you go. So now turn this up a little bit, just a little bit, to kind of like cook, not boil. Close it up and let it cook for a few minutes. And you don't want it to be boiling too much, so you can turn it off at this stage onto low. Actually, I'm going to turn it off altogether because there's enough warmth on the stove to keep cooking. Last thing that I'm going to add on is a little bit of peas, a little bit of frozen peas. I always put them in last because I like my peas to be a little bit crunchy. I don't like them overcooked. So just again eyeball that. There we go, perfect as is, and stir that up a little bit. And there you go, you have this delicious express matzo ball soup, which does is so good when you're just kind of feeling like a pick-me-up. I don't know, soups to me are just like, I have to have soup like weekly. If I don't have soup, I literally get sick. So here it is. All done. Set it, forget it, walk away, turn it off, come back and eat it later on in about half an hour to 45 minutes, and it will be the perfect temperature and everything else will be cooked. All right, let's go check on our soup. See what we have. It's been exactly 27 minutes. So let's go see what we have. Yep, there you go. So as you can see, the matzo balls are nice and fluffy and they're ready to be eaten. So I always like this soup, and I know it's summer, but I have the aircon going on, so I'm nice and cool, and this is just perfect what I need today. I hope you try this recipe and tell me how you like it. All right, it was easy. You almost feel like I cheated, right? Okay, bon appetit, enjoy.